What's good, Tiger Nation? What's happening? It's game day, game day, game day, game day. What's good, everybody? Welcome to Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club Live. Y'all know who I am. I go by the name of Ken Clark. I'm sitting next to my cohort, Zoe Phillips. What's good, everybody?
What's good, DLO family? Hey, man.
Game day, baby.
Game day.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Y'all know what we do, man. Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club Live. Y'all be sure to go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Like I told y'all, we kicking off our first episode of Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club Live on game day. So we are now at the Atlanta Airport Marriott on Best Road. We got Reed Enterprise over. We in the room, Reed Enterprise. Y'all know we got Reed Enterprise in the room, man. Y'all know we're going to have a packed house. Come and get your merch. If you don't have your game day shirts, come on down now. Get those now. And stop by the tent. Stop by the setup and say hey to me and Zoe. And then we got Nook in the building, Toronto on the way down. But yeah, we work it, man. It's game day.
We got
You want Reed? Come on, Reed. We're gonna bring the man of the hour over in just a second, man. So it's game day, man. Appreciate everybody that tuned in last night, man, for the live show that we did. We had almost a packed house in that thing, man. We had a small little intimate room, man, and we had quite a few people come in and work with us though. Before we even get started, I do want to send a huge shout out to Cujo, man. Cujo, what is it, 54 Studio Media? I think that's the name of it. He did the setup for us. You can't see the logo on the table tent, but I want to say this because this is what the setup was supposed to look like. When we did SWAC Media Day, I messed up. My bad. We were supposed to have this beautiful backdrop, and we didn't have it set up when we went live for Media Day. But nevertheless, we had it for. This is all that really mattered, man. So it's game day, it's game time, and we ready to rock and roll. D Corsi is running point guard. He won't be on camera, but he's definitely going to be helping to get the comments out. So y'all got any questions? Hopefully we can get someone on the show that stop by and pay us a visit, man. But nevertheless, it's game day, bro. Let's talk some football, and we'll see what everybody's talking about. What's up, Doc? See you, baby. You got Mr. TD.
Man. So look, I mean, all the questions that everybody asked, man, all the answers are coming today, man.
Right.
First game, day one of the TC Taylor era, and big game, man. We are all the everything's been talked about. You know, we got Buddy Pugh announced his retirement. You know, we have all these other questions in regards to South Carolina State finishing what they were 3-8 last year.
They were 3-8.
Looking at what we finished last year, everything is anew. Everything is anew.
Right.
With them, they got a new staff coming in, new OC, new DC.
Right.
Same thing with us. Even though we have a new head man, TC was here, and there are some continuance with their being on the previous staff, but same thing, new OC, new DC. We have an influx of more players coming in, but again, with that influx, it's the number 2 ranked class in the whole entire country.
Right.
So everybody's questions are gonna get asked, at least for the most part today, and we can't wait to open this gift this evening for y'all to see what it's going to be like.
Yeah, that's a good point, man. I think everybody's been anxious. Everybody's been anticipating to see what our 2023 football Tigers are going to look like. When we talk about recruiting, Coach TC did a great job of filling the room up with some replacement, some high-level talent, as he would say. And now we get to go and see them actually take what they're doing, all the preparation, all the training, all the strength and conditioning. Now we get to all put it together, unpackage it, and see what we're really working with today. Now that we got a team across from us that's going to have a different uniform on, and we got a team that actually beat us. And last time we saw them here in Atlanta, as a matter of fact, we was in the 2023 Celebration Bowl. We lost 31-10. They hit us in the mouth, and now we got to get our lick back. So we know Coach Buddy Pugh is a legend, over 40-plus years coaching. So we know one thing about him. He doesn't usually have 2 back-to-back bad seasons, though. So normally when he have a bad season, you can almost expect him to kind of turn it around. But we're not trying to help them with that today. We're going to try to go ahead and hit him in the mouth early, get started, put some points up on the board, and then nevertheless, we got to get that dub. At the end of the day, the reality is to go 1-0, 1 week at a time, and South Carolina State is the opponent today. So we got to get our lick back. We're back in Atlanta. We're back in the A, man, and it's time for us to have more points than they have, and return that favor that they gave us back 2 years ago, man.
Yeah, and the main thing about this game, with all the storylines, at the end of the day, I know a lot of people want to see a thing in regards to, well, despite the outcome, they want to see how well the team looks or to see if we're going to be dominant. And at the end of the day, being this first game, I don't necessarily think that we have to be just so dominant where we impose our will, as long as we get that dub.
Right, right.
Because at this juncture, being that it's a first-time head coach, a new staff, new players, you just need to win.
Yep.
And we only thing we want to do right now is piece wins together.
That's
and
right.
So even if no matter how the game, whether it's a dominant performance or it's a sloppy performance, if it's a high yielding offense or the offense is struggling, at the end of the day, it's a non-conference game against a good opponent. As long as if we end up with one more point than the team and we come out with a dub, that's really all that matters, because you have something to build on, to carry on into next week, into that conference game. And so that's the main thing, because we'll take what we have from this game here and then build on that, because what's the old football adage, Ken? Every team make its biggest jump between week 1 and week 2.
Week 1 and week 2, right.
And so, I hate to use the analogy, but let's just say, for example, well, not analogy, but use the example. I know some people want to see us do like a FAMU performance, which probably won't happen. But the troubling thing about that type of performance, let's use FAMU last year. We had a seasoned team, seasoned quarterback. We beat them 59-3. But then what do we do the next week?
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You didn't mirror that. And so I would rather flip that. You know what I'm saying? I would rather, if we start out
we got 16-3 the next week.
Exactly.
Yeah. Couldn't get right.
And so I would much rather flip that. If we have a tough game and we come out on top, now you can actually use that to your advantage to know what you got to work on to get better. It's hard to find what you need to work on in the 59-3 domination of an opponent.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And so when we got a tough game, if we're able to build from that, because again, knowing that we needed this game for what we got ahead. But again, we're gonna worry about FAMU next week. But I'm glad we have this game. I'm glad we have the opponent. Because again, we need a good start. We need a good sturdy test, for this new team.
Yeah, I tell you, man, I think the keys of the game is going to be like which team is going to be able to impose their will on the other team first. Because, like you said, you're in a situation where you don't really have a lot of knowledge about that particular team. Now we have a little bit more film that we can go look, because South Carolina State is returning so many players that have actually played for them. Like, even, for example, when you go to the defense side of the ball, they have a good majority of the guys that played defense in the Celebration Bowl. They were a lot younger. They're older now, and they're going to be back starting. I think the whole entire defensive line. You got a lot of the DBs and some of the linebackers. So it's good camaraderie, good continuation of talent and development. So you're going to get a seasoned team. Then you got the quarterback position, Corey Fields. Corey Fields was kind of a Jekyll and Hyde performance. He looked pedestrian in the first half, and he came out in the second half, looked like a pro. Mm-hmm. And we didn't help him. We helped him with that. You know what I mean? Yeah. And he took what he wanted. So we're gonna find out today which Corey Fields is. Now we know his season was cut short last year. He got hurt, and they're expecting him. They're putting a lot on his shoulders to go out and be able to lead the team. So we don't think they're going to have a issue with a leadership standpoint at the quarterback position for them. I think it's going to come down to who is Corey Fields, who is the real Corey Fields, right? Is he really that field general that could actually lead the offense and put some points on the board? But listen, that's what we're going to do. I think Coach T.C. Taylor kind of gave us a little bit of a hint as far as what he's going to try to do in the MEAC SWAC Challenge press conference with Coach Buddy Pugh. He said, we're going to try to see if Corey Fields can beat us with his arm. Yeah. So what that means is that Coach TC knows that South Carolina State they play a very physical style of football. Their running backs is their prized possession on offense. So what we're going to try to do is minimize the run game, and we're going to try to make them pass. And if that's the case, now you got to deal with that defensive line at Jackson State, which we know is probably going to be the most dominant defensive line in not just the HBCU world. We're talking about FCS, and we're not saying that with our blue and white glasses on. I know it's blue and white all over the place, and I know it's game day, but nevertheless, we deep at the defensive line position, man. So I think the key to the game for victory is going to be which team can impose their will after they see what the other teams are going to throw at it. Because here's the thing, like you said, bro, we got a new offensive coordinator for South Carolina State. We got a new defensive coordinator for South Carolina State. Now, and you got new head coach, new OC, new DC for Jackson State. So at this point, it's a lot of unknowns. But this is the fun day about football. Today is the day where we all gonna know all the questions that everybody was asking. Hey, what's up with this player? Who's starting at quarterback? What we gonna do this? What about him? What about, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All the what abouts are about to get answered today. And then when the clock strikes 00, 000, we'll know where we stand as far as this game. So those are my that's my initial thought on what I think is gonna happen today, as far as like which coach, which staff, which team is going to be able to impose their will on each other.
But you know what? To add to your point, though, when you mentioned about the camaraderie with the D-line, because, you know, with the players, we also have to highlight, even though it's a new, to add to your point about the defense, when we go to the offense, yes, they're bringing in a new OC, but it's a familiar OC because he's been there before.
Right.
So, again, you have something that you can actually go back to, you know, when it comes to what he's going to do, because pretty much they're returning to something that they've done before. So when it comes to the OC, you're going to have, again, something to build on. You can have what he's done at South Carolina State. He's going to run the same offense. You know what I'm saying? So you have, again, to add to your point, that camaraderie with the defense. You know the players that they have there, they're going to be there. But now you can say the same thing on the offensive standpoint with regards to what they're going to run and how they're going to run it with the same OC. He's new as, you know, first year here, but he was there, 2012, 2013? He was there for about 3 seasons.
Yeah, they won back to back, I think, MEAC championships, and he was a part of that trifecta, man. So, I mean, I think he was calling plays then. Yeah. So, and then one of the things that the SID, Kendrick Lewis, who did join Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club with D. Corey C., he did mention how, you know, he's a great developer of quarterbacks. So we know that Corey Fields is going to get a boost in that particular department. So at the end of the day, everybody got a plan until you get hit in the mouth, man. So I think that's the play for today. Who can hit who in the mouth the fastest and impose their will. And once we see that, then we'll kind of see which way the thing might go.
Only difference is that we're not trying to jab nobody. We're trying to uppercut.
Party in the backfield. That's right. That's right, Doc. I see you, bro. That's right, man. Hey, listen, if any of you guys are out here, man, at the Atlanta Airport Hilton, feel free to stop by, man. We over in room. What room we in, Nook? We in room C. So when you come in the hotel, like I said, you go past the bar. As soon as you come to the doors, hang that first right. Come on past the restaurant area, hang that right past the Starbucks. Come all the way down the hall. We're down here on the left. Reed Enterprise in the building. They shopping right now, man. If y'all see what we see, it's a bunch of folks in here buying merch. They got to get their game day merch, and y'all know Reed always got that dope apparel, man. Got the dope shorts, got the dope tops, got the dope hats. He even got the bucket hats. He got towels. He got it all, man. Y'all know it's gonna be hot today. So shout out to the 1400 Club, everybody, man. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to D. Corey C. Doing Maestro. Y'all, hey, that's Corey on the ones and twos, putting up the comments. So appreciate him for taking that off our hands so we can just focus on what we're talking about. So we hope to have a guest or two as we get on throughout the show. But we'll notify you whenever that time comes. So
look, quick question for you since we actually talking about the game.
Gotcha. Reed, 1 second. Reed will be here from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. So 10 a.m. to 1. Don't wait. And then it's a long line. So if you got a specific size that you're looking for, you might want to come on and get it now. Y'all know the mediums go fast now. You know, everybody want that snug.
I'm just telling you, they're coming in here to get it, bro.
They hot and heavy in here.
So question.
Hey, that's right, man. Tiger Talk on officially on another level. Hey, look, we just working, man. We are a family unit. D. Corey C, myself, Zoe. We got Mo. We got Mike B. We got Shaq. We got who else? We got the Boom Sessions. We got a whole lot going on, man. And it's gonna be nonstop. And we taking it to the next level with football season, doing these live shows. And you guys go ahead and continue to support. Oh, we got AD Wells in the building, just coming in with our crew. Shout out to AD Wells and the staff. Shout out to AD Robinson. Shout out to President Lane Hayes Anthony. Shout out to everybody. Make sure that door locked. AC. No, it's on. It's on. It's just gonna be hot in here. We're gonna. But yeah, go ahead, man.
But no, I want to ask you, bro. I know we talked about. I just want to kind of break it down, I guess, a little bit further. What do you think for this game will be the 3 keys victory? Now, look, I know people are going to give us the generic, and they're tried and true. We know whoever wins the turnover battle typically going to win the game.
Yep.
So we already know that. I'm just saying, for Jackson State, what will be your 3 keys to victory when you actually pinpoints to us as a team?
First and foremost, I think we got to win the special teams battle. I think it's the little things that get you beat, and that's the position group that I think that get talked about the least. We got an All-American punter, Matt. No, I told Matt if Matt's punting, we ain't doing well on offense, right? But we got Gerardo. So G Baby, what we call him. Gerardo was the kicking last year, even though we had Mata who went on over to Colorado. He was a kickoff specialist, so didn't give a lot of chances to the opposing team to run that kickback. So we want to basically play the field position battle and try to go ahead and control that. So if we do have to punt, we got a great kicker that can flip the field for us. And then not just the kicking piece. We talking about the returning piece. We talking about the kick returners, the ability to allow your explosive players to get the ball on kickoff and then win the game, win the field position battle. Because I say that because when you go back to the Celebration Bowl in 2021, South Carolina State won the position battle. So they put us in the worst position than we put them in. That's the first key. The second key to victory is going to be who has the better quarterback play. I think we'll find out today who's going to be the starting quarterback for Jackson State. Like I said, we got a pretty good idea who they're going to be, but the world will know at 7:30 p.m. today.
And we won't have that question no more after the
So I think if so when we get that question answered, who's going to have the better quarterback play? For the past 2 seasons, it was undoubtedly Jackson State had the best quarterback in all of HBCU football. I know arguably last year they're going to say Davis Richard because he did win the head-to-head. But when we talking about statistically now, even though we lost that game in the Celebration Bowl, Shador had a monster game. So did Davis. Davis Richard had a really good game, and he played outstanding. He does great for them what they need him to do. And that's not no slight to Davis Richard. I'm saying they're 2 different types of quarterbacks. But we went as 2 went. Now, so when it comes down to quarterback play, again, you got number 3 on that side, and you got I think Fields wearing number 3, and then you got whatever number. I almost said a number. I can't say a number.
We got 3 different ones.
We got 3 different ones to choose from. There we go. But no, so whoever has the better quarterback play, and last but not least, defensive line. These 2 teams have outstanding defensive lines. Who can win the battle of the trenches? So. Is South Carolina State offense going to be able to minimize this deadly defensive line attack of Jackson State, or is Jackson State's offensive line going to be able to sustain the fierce defensive line of South Carolina State? So those are my 3 keys to victory: special teams battle, the best of the 2 quarterbacks, last but not least, the trench war. Who wins the battle of the trenches? And I think, and when you think about it, I think from a standpoint, like I said, I see us edging them out in all of those categories. I feel like we're going to have the best special teams group. I feel like we're going to have the best quarterback play. And I also feel like we're going to have the best defensive line. So when you put those 3 together, those are my 3 keys to victory for today's game.
The reason why I asked it, because I'm going to give you my 3. All right. Totally a little bit different, but I think between the 2 teams, I think whoever sustains or who's ever to downplay a running game is going to be huge in this game. Because both teams are going to run a bit. I think whichever team gets the better rushing performance as a team is going to win. But that goes in line to what you were saying about the trench play. But I still believe whoever gains the most rushing yards.
Hold on just a second. Hey, this is a great point. I absolutely agree with that with the lighting. But we had to start on time, so we had to make some provisions. What y'all don't realize is this thing right here is a light that's normally hooked up from an elevated standpoint. We really didn't have the time to do that, but we have a link. Now I'm finna come to y'all now. I'm gonna put that up on if y'all don't mind. So support the brand. Lights cost money. Donate to the cause, man. It all helps the cause. We do have some specific lights that we will be adding to the setup. Trust me, we are totally in point of that. We got all type of settings we've adjusted. But when you're in a room and the lights are on, and we had to go to a corner because we had to do it in an area where there were outlets. As big as this room is, it ain't a whole lot of outlets. So we kind of had to break shift and make it work and make it do what it do. So we are aware of that. But the setup is still beautiful. You can see me. Can you hear me? I'll take darkness over a bad sound any day. So as long as you can hear us, you can see us, y'all know what we're talking about. So I ain't going to stop on that no more, Zoe. Go ahead with your 3 keys.
I really believe whichever team has the rushing advantage will most likely get the win. But also, being that it's our first game, being that it's a new staff, the one thing I want to see for us, and I still think being this first game, and I'll apply it to both teams because the key to victory. Whoever handles adversity the best.
Yep.
Being this first game, and that's not just turnovers. You know what I'm saying? It could be, untimely penalties. Who's going to be the best? Who's going to be the most disciplined? Yeah. And that's going to, which we'll probably touch on probably Monday's live, but specifically for Jackson State, overcoming adversity, because we do quite a bit over this weekend. So that's
had some challenges out there, man.
So, but again, that's a theme to go into.
But adversity builds character, though.
But that's the theme that rolled into this game, because
Absolutely.
It's going to say something again about this staff and this team about overcoming adversity. And I think I actually want to see us have some adversity in this game, because, like you say, it builds character, and we need that right now before even going to conference play. Knowing that we overcome adversity, because now you're learning more tidbits about this team and how they're going to overcome, because everything is not going to be laid out for us. You know what I'm saying? Every game, we got to go take the W. They're not going to just give them to us. So I would say overcoming adversity, whoever has the best rushing performance.
Yeah.
But then also, I really, in my heart of heart, really want to tell you guys, I know we're going to focus on the D-line, but because of what we're going to do on defense, what we can do, how we perceive the passing game will be for South Carolina State is actually getting these interceptions. I think because of what we're running, the opportunities are going to present themselves.
Yeah.
And that's one thing that we didn't do last season. I really believe that being able to take advantage of the opportunities of those of the 35 of the timely interception or passes they're going to be afforded to us, because we know the last time we faced this quarterback, we faced a lot of 50-50 balls. Well, that receiver is gone. They have a new receiving room, and we know being the first game, they're not in sync. You know what I'm saying? Like it's mid-season.
Yeah.
And again, what we're doing on defense from a schematic standpoint, the opportunities are going to present themselves.
Right.
So I think if we're able to take the ball away from a passing standpoint, the defensive line going to do what the defensive line going to do. If we're able to get up, and again, you got the book of Isaiah out there, and if he's able to do what he was brought here to do, then I think if we do that, we work the ball pretty good, and we handle adversity. It's going to be a great way for us to get a W today.
I agree with that, man. We got TD over here about to fix our darkness problem.
That's a whole
that's a whole little shebang. Now turn it on toward us. You turn it towards us. Yeah, right on us. Let's see. I like it. Look good to me. That'll work. You can leave it just like that. Just like that. We good. We good with it.
Somebody said South Carolina State fans don't like it.
Hey, we got some Bulldogs in the building. Y'all go ahead and hit that like button. It's all good. Hey, we appreciate you guys for the love, man. We're gonna keep working. Like I said, y'all see all them interviews DCORC putting out, man. Make sure you guys are watching the interviews. Make sure you watch the ads, all that good stuff, man. Don't just keep supporting. We're gonna keep working for you guys, man. So it's only up from here. Like we said last night, we only on the first floor with this thing, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, but we're gonna take it to the next level, and we're gonna continue to do what we do. Again, logistics has been a real funny thing this weekend, bro. Been there with a little adversity, but we've been overcoming, boy. If y'all able to see kind of some of the things we've been able to overcome, man, you'll be proud of us. But nevertheless, it is what it is. We made it work, and we're gonna continue to do what we do, man. Again, it's a packed house right now, man, over there. Hey, AD, how you doing, sis? Yes, indeed, man. We got a lot of people in here, man, buying merch from Reed Enterprise. Be sure to get over here ASAP, man. Don't wait. All the merch gonna be gone if you wait too long. So come on over here, get your merch, get your game day merch, get your next game day merch, get the game after that merch. The theme tonight is blue, navy blue. We going with blue. We got Kelton in the house. What's happening, Kelton? What's up with you, big dog? So yeah, it's gonna be a beautiful game today. Anxious to see what tempo on the offense is gonna look like. How many plays? That's a good question, though. I'm glad you mentioned that, brother GA. How many plays you think we're gonna get off today? I got a number in my head. I want to see if you got that number. I want to see if I got a very specific number too, and I'm not even gonna round it to a 0 or a 5. I'm gonna just give you a number though. But you first.
I'm gonna say this because of the way that South Carolina State is going to run the ball.
And before you even say that, the new rule that Coach Mo talked about, it's a running clock. I think until what, the last 2 minutes?
Last 2 minutes of the second quarter and in the end of the game.
Okay.
So basically, what happens is, in college football, whenever you get a first down, the clock will stop
Right.
until you set the ball.
You set the ball.
That no longer happens now until 2 minutes in the second quarter. And
NFL rules now, baby.
Until the end of the game.
NFL rules now. Nook was shocked. Nook didn't know about the rules, man.
NFL rules until you get to 2 minutes.
Until you get to 2 minutes. That's right.
In the second quarter and fourth quarter.
Oh, he said South Carolina. Oh, see, look at you. I see you, drum major. SCSU. He going with the Celebration Bowl score, 31-10. It's all good.
Hey,
you got that one today.
Jesse Jackson ain't here, but keep hope alive.
Hey, go ahead with your point, though.
No, but I'm gonna say this because of the way that South Carolina State is going to run the ball. I'm not going to give my typical answer.
Okay.
But I'm still going to high side it because I know that what we're going to do. I'm going to say we're going to run exactly. I'm going to say this: 71 plays. 71. Now we have a target number in mind, which is greater than that. 71 plays.
71 plays on offense. I'm gonna go with 83. I'm going with 83 plays today, though. That'll answer your question right there, brother GA. I think we're gonna go fast. It's not really hard to do. You gotta think about it. Can we get 20 plays a quarter?
How we gonna do that? How we gonna do that?
See what I'm saying? We can get 20. If we can get 20 offensive snaps a quarter, with our tempo, I think you'll see us hit that 80 mark. But I'm gonna say 83 plays, man.
The only reason why I didn't high side, and I know what the target is every game, by the way, but the reason why I said that is because of I'm factoring in field position.
Okay.
And that's the only reason why I came up with that number. Because outside of that, and if we're playing more of a passing team, you see what I'm saying? Passing team will stop the clock. More time in position, getting off the field, all that kind of matters. And they're a running team. You know what I'm saying? So our main thing is still being able to contain them. Third down is going to be, I got to say this.
Let's go.
That's going to be the biggest thing in this game, third down.
Third down? Okay.
For both teams.
Yeah.
Third down is going to be huge because
can the other defense get the team off the field?
Because it's two rushing teams.
I agree with that.
Third down is going to be huge in this game for both teams.
Okay.
And I believe you're going to have – I don't really think you're going to have in this game a lot of third and longs because of the way these two teams are going to play. But again, third down is going to be – the money down is going to be important. It's going to be the tell.
I can see some third and longs. I can see some third and longs simply because I think if you run – so you got a running team, right? If you control the line of scrimmage, now you're in second and long. Are they going to run the ball or are they going to pass the ball? Let's say they go to the passing game. Boom, you get an incompletion. Now you're at 3rd and 9. I can see us being in see us creating a situation like that quite a bit in this game. Now, not to take anything away from South Carolina State, we are totally going off of what we've seen in the past. We could be totally wrong. That's the thing about pre-game predictions and stuff like that. It's all based off of the analytics data and what we know. So we're privy a little bit more than the average fan that can really see what we've seen, right? So I think I can see that. That's a pretty cool Guard the Yard t-shirt too, by the way. I just seen somebody hold that up. That's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool shirt.
So look, they asked a question here. How do we feel about the defensive scheme from a linebacker standpoint?
Hey, Blue, if you're out there, bro, it's Christmas morning, man. Feel like Christmas. Now we just wanted to feel like Christmas at the end of the game. Now, if we wound up on the other side, if we wound up with a Celebration Bowl type experience, it's gonna feel like what?
Hey, man, tonight gonna feel like Christmas night to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, indeed, man. But no, go ahead with your point. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I was asking the question. Got asked the question. How do we feel about the defensive scheme from a linebacker standpoint?
Ooh, really good question. Really good question. So. Based off what we've seen, based off what we've had a chance to kind of know about this team, I think the linebackers are going to be very important because I know that South Carolina State knows that we're working with a full deck on defensive line. So I think the offensive coordinator is gonna, hey, we got the madam of the hour in the building. What's going on? You want to come on here and let them know what color we wearing? What color we wearing today? We wearing blue and red. Y'all, you heard it from the blue decap.
Look, we get asked all the time, what are they wearing for the first game? We told y'all blue and white. We are telling y'all nothing else. They wear blue and white.
Wear blue and white. Yes, indeed. So we wearing blue and white today. It's a blue out. That's why I told y'all to come over here and get some blue t-shirts, man. We rocking blue and white. We're gonna have something special for you in Miami, though, but I ain't gonna leave that alone. leave that alone right there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it is a blue out. Why don't y'all keep asking us? Thank you, Whitley. I appreciate that. When I see you, I'm gonna give you a hug. Yeah, please stop. Please stop. We're not gonna address any of that. You'll see where whoever's on the field, you'll see all of that when the game starts. Like I said, we everybody, I think everybody is but yeah, did he put go ahead. What's good, KT Dub? See KT Dub in the chat, man. I thought you was gonna be here, man. Thought you was gonna be here. Had to change at the last minute. Let's go to Dexter Oliver's comment real quick. So we said pregame prediction. I think first downs need to be converted more so on second down. That's a good point. In other words, what he's saying is we don't want to get into a lot of third downs.
Yeah, I mean, put it this way.
Oh my goodness, coolest brother on earth right here.
When you talk about
OG in the building.
South Carolina State is no slouch on defense, and they're going to create some adversity. I mean, so it's highly likely we're going to pretty much stay on second down, convert first down, just solely on first and second down. So
absolutely,
it's highly unlikely.
Hey, come on over. Say hey to the people. It's all good. Got 80 Wells. Yes, ma'am. Appreciate you. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. That's 80 Wells in the building. We coming with it today. Let me see one of them footballs, man. Let me see what you got. I ain't gonna keep it. Put it on the throw it to me. Let me see it. We got Terrence in the building. Terrence Jones, stadium manager, in the building. We'll put this one right here. We're gonna put that right there for him. Guard the yard. We're gonna put that right there. Put some pump. Oh yeah, deck it out for us, man. We ready, y'all. We ready. Oh, baby. Oh yeah. Yeah, I love this. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go, baby.
Right now.
Let's go.
This time of night, man.
Let's go, baby.
They're gonna be spragged. I'm telling you.
Yes, indeed. Thank you so much, Doc.
Tonight.
Appreciate you.
It's gonna be about five. It's gonna be like 5 blues up on this thing tonight when I get done with it.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to the entire administration at the I Love Jackson State. Those AD Wells, Terrence Jones, stadium manager, and staff, man. We appreciate it. This is pretty cool right here, man.
What's up, OG?
I like this, man. We got OG in the building. We got C. Lee in this thing, man. Brother C. Lee.
Come in with the MEAC sunglasses.
Psychedelic literature in the building.
Hold on. Indeed, while I'm here, look, come here. What's your email address, man? Y'all need to get on this doggone newsletter, man. It's amazing. What's your email?
Psychedelic literature. You can come on over here. You stand by the camera, man. Say hey to the people, man. Y'all know who he is, man. Brother C. Lee, always in the chat. Good to see you, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Go ahead and tell me the email address.
psychedeliclit@bellsouth.net. psychedeliclit@bellsouth.net. Or if it's easy, just type in psychedelic literature, and it should take you to my website. You can just email me, and I put you on the newsletter.
Absolutely,
I just want to say, man, thank y'all. I put it in the chat last. I had a literary event at a poetry and Prince event last night, so I couldn't make it over. But I wanted to personally, myself, talking to folks, you guys, and I mean the whole crew, the TD, Marcus, you guys, Sister Rochelle, Corey C.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all were our bridge over troubled water.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all were our lighthouse in the darkness, and from the bottom of our blue hearts.
Yes, sir.
Because this Mississippi is the home of the blues, and we're gonna be giving the blues to everybody we step on the field.
Yes, sir.
But we just want to say thank y'all.
Yes, sir.
For standing in the gap when everybody was coming against us, trying to kick us in the teeth.
Yeah.
Y'all stood strong and made everybody see we've always loved ourselves, and we're gonna continue to love ourselves. So I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna just stand out here and hang out. My wife, she got me out the bed this morning and brought me down here.
That's a superstar right there. Good morning to you.
Mama, so I just want to thank y'all, brother.
Yes, sir.
I love.
All right, brother. Appreciate you, OG. We're gonna be done, and when we're done, we'll connect. Hey, man, that was awesome, man. That was awesome. We appreciate the love and the support. We work hard for our time. It's a labor of love, you guys, man. And like I said, I do want to say this though. I do want to take the time to say these aren't paid roles, man. We put a lot of our own money, time. Time is money. Money is money, and we hate to always talk about it, but in order to do what we do, you got to have a vision and you got to have you got to have a really good team, bro. We got a good team,
man. It's a labor of love.
We got a good team. So I know you guys can't see them, but these brothers work harder than you can imagine. Brother TD, always dependable. I mean, he be on the camera on the live shows, but when we get on the road and we get to working, Marcus is here today. Sister Rochelle, you saw last night, and everybody, man. And we mentioned the entire crew with Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club. It's a family affair, but I do want folks to understand that we doing this because we want to do it, because we love DI Love, because we want to tell our own story. We got a beautiful story that we could tell, and we can't sit back and wait on those who don't really feel the way we feel about our stuff, right? So we're gonna take the onus on ourselves to go out there and do what we need to do to make sure that the story gets told and gets told right. And we okay with those who don't see what we see or feel how we feel. We'll support their right to be oppositional and not feel that way. But nevertheless, that's why we do it. That's why we do it. So this is an investment, and we just getting started with this thing. We're gonna take it all the way to the next level. But in order to do that, we need you. We need your support. So when we ask you to hit the like button, we ask you to share this thing, we ask you to subscribe, we ask you to donate. That's why we do it, because it takes a lot of money to do what we do, bro. You're looking at, you know what I'm saying, a lot of money behind what we're doing, or we can just keep it looking however and never try to elevate. But the elevation is with you in mind. So every time we get that type of shout out, bro, that type of love, man, it just fuels us to keep going even further. So we appreciate Brother C. Lee, always been down in the trenches with us, supporting it. And listen, that's a brother that's true blue, that love us and ain't worried about that other stuff. So y'all you should probably watch what he do and follow him. So folks be coming to the chat frustrated. we don't be frustrated no more. We ain't got time to be, because we ain't looking at that stuff. So appreciate that, man. Hey, Corey he's a troll zap. Yeah, Corey got it. Y'all got it. Hey, we ain't worried about that. We ain't even looking in the chat. Somebody said some Ku Klux Klan. Oh, wow, Ku Klux Klan, man. I mean, hey, listen. Whenever you see stuff like that, man, that just tell you we doing something right, man. We got 414 people watching us. Make sure you guys are wherever you're watching us from, whether it be YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. Make sure to go over to the YouTube channel, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. All right, let's keep it rolling, man.
Nah, man, and the question came back up. I guess we didn't answer it. How do we feel about the linebackers in this game?
Linebackers. Back to the real ball.
Came back up where they did.
All right. Your linebackers are really your safety net. They're really the engine of the defense. I think we got a really good linebacker group with Coach Tyquan Hammond. Jay Boone, what's up, baby? What's up with you, big bro? So I think we're going to be now. With that being said, Jackson State the linebacker position has been the best position group, in my opinion, over the past, what would we say, 4 or 5 seasons? No, even when you go back to Keontae Hampton, 2-time SWAC Defensive Player of the Year. Then you get an Aubrey Miller comes in. You get a James Houston to come in. You get what I'm saying? So the linebacker position has been a healthy position for us, and you've seen the success that we've had with that. And we expect nothing different than that. We got Alan Walker transferring in from Louisiana Tech. That's going to be the man in the middle for us. We got Javarian Jenkins transfer over from Jones Community College.
By way of ULM. And
absolutely.
I tell you guys, man.
And then we got one more. We got Isaac Peppers, another SWAC defensive, all conference player. That's right. That we're looking at, along with KJ Arrington, who has just been a staple at the linebacker position. Yeah. You mentioned the freshmen that come in, Noah Boulier. I know you want to say Booyah. Jackson Berry. You're talking about
Richard K messed it up. We're gonna ingrain it.
Jermaine McNeil. You know what I'm saying? So we got a really good core of linebackers, but I think what's gonna come down to, Zoe, is how is Coach Bradley gonna set that thing up? Is he gonna do a 3-man front, 4-man front? And based off that, even if you do a 4-man front, is he going to have 2 linebackers, 5 DBs? So you can do so much with this particular defense, because we got so much depth at some of the key positions. But I think the linebackers are going to do a great job, because they're going to be the safety net. They're going to be the second level for this defense. We're gonna try to wreck shop, not try. Take that try out of there. We're gonna wreck shop on some teams, like Javonte said at SWAC Media Day. Party in the backfield. But with that being said, when they are disruptive up front, our linebackers can go do what they do, and then you can see them put on the show. Now, if you put the quarterback in hurry up type situation, they get happy feet, get the tap dancing like the late Gregory Hines, right? Like Stephen A. be saying, then you can see what these DBs gonna be doing. Well, when you see guess what? What'd you say? The book of Isaiah, huh? You see Keydren Callaghan back there, right? You see K5 back there, right? You see Jalen Hughes back there, right? You see Tim Stewart back there. You see what I'm saying? Solomon Rogers. You see what I'm saying? The list goes on and on. Then the DBs can do what they do. So I think it's critical that our linebackers play well, and I think they will. Go ahead.
Let me tell you, you know I got a nickname for everybody. So Keydren Callaghan. Let me tell y'all, when y'all see this kid on this field, man. Hey man, you ever seen some big bright lights on the Jeep? Y'all had what on? KC. Lights out, man. That's what's gonna happen, man. You gonna see KC lights out, man. Lights out Callaghan, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
But look, when it comes,
he got good initials, man. KC, Keydren Callaghan. I like that.
When it comes to JJ, though, we talk about, and I say this all the time. We talk about Keontae Hampton.
Yep.
I'm telling you, this is not any type of just crazy talk. When you guys see him play, you're going to see it. It's going to stand out to you. JJ is a bigger, faster version of Keontae Hampton. That's
a good point. Really good point.
Not big in size. He's taller. He's a little bit bigger than Keontae, but he's faster.
Okay.
And Keontae's game was built on speed and instinct.
Yep.
And that's where JJ comes in. He can play the running backs out the backfield. And JJ, like Keontae, can play inside and outside. Very, very versatile. And again, by far the fastest linebacker in the linebacker room. So
yeah,
you guys are going to see it, man.
Good morning. How you doing? Doing well. Doing well. We working this morning. What we got? Which one you got? One second, y'all. Put the link up. Hey, we'll come back to that one, man. Got this out the mud. Now, hey, chocolate. Keep Corey C. So just so they know, I mean, we Zoe and I were recruiting guys that were regular guests on Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club. Started back in 2019. So for those that don't know, some of y'all met Zoe and I through YouTube doing live shows.
Who was already part of the 1400 Club?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. So when you get to a situation where some things kind of changed on some personnel standpoints and then D. Corey C invited us in to come in and be a part of this thing, and we locked and loaded, man. We down like two, what do they call it, 4 flat tires, but I think that's how it goes. But no, so it's a lot of us. It's not just Ken and Zoe. I always like to correct that when we see it, even though we appreciate the support. The man behind this thing is D. Corey C. And he's been the consistent figure when it comes to that. And
he's the mainstay.
What's up, big bro? Good to see you, man. Good to see you.
He's the mainstay.
He's the mainstay. So when things change, he invited us to be a part of this thing. Now, I ain't gonna get into it. He gonna have to tell y'all why he ain't here. He'll put him on the spot. He look, he on the screen, but he ain't visible. But he got a really, really, really good reason for why he's not here today. Physically, but he'll be definitely visible in Miami. He'll be visible in Miami, man. So I'm gonna leave that one alone before I get in trouble, man. So, but I said you guys have a player comp for Jason Brown. So quarterback Jason Brown. Good question.
That's a good question.
Good question. Oh boy, I'll let you go first with that one, Zoe.
On that one now.
Quarterback comp. From what I've been able to see, I don't have a comp right now. Give me a little time. Now,
Mr. Brown still here.
Yeah, he up there. He up there.
Look, hit Mr. Brown. I'm gonna ask him.
We got his dad in the building. We're gonna ask him and see what his dad say.
I'm gonna ask him. That's a damn good question.
It's a good question. Let's see. from what we've been able to see, watch this highlights at St. Francis, watch this clips at South Carolina State. You know, he kind of put me in the mind of a little bit. This might be a bad comparison, though.
Can't call it.
This might be a bad comparison, but this is who I think about when I see him play on the clips. Kellen Mond. Now I know Kellen Mond is a runner. Okay, you're right about that. So,
look, come on.
Question.
I want look. Somebody just asked you the question.
Hold on.
Come on the camera.
What's what the answer would be?
We got Mr. Brown joining the show.
I'm asking her a question.
You want to be nice to them on camera?
Yeah, this Tiger Talk, man. Yeah, you gotta be nice. This ain't after dark right now.
So, we got to ask a question. What is Jason Brown's comp? I said, you know what? I never thought about that. That's a really question. I said, you know what? Let me ask you that. So I want to ask you, what do you think is your son?
Because you've seen him from knee high to a grasshopper up all the way to this point.
And I'm normally good at this.
He can run if he wants to, but you know he's got these throws that he makes off platform. Most people can't make, so he's always said like Aaron Rodgers because if he has to run like Rodgers, if he has to run, he'll take off and run. But he'd rather throw the ball.
I got the perfect home. It just came to me.
Nope.
Jason Brown is a young, athletic Phillip Rivers. Put it like that.
Oh wow. Okay.
Young, athletic Phillip Rivers. Telling you.
And the thing is,
Good, tough, can run.
He can run. People underestimate.
Okay.
His running ability, but if you go back and look at his high school film, you're like,
hold the mic up to it.
Like, he's a running back.
Well, here you go. You don't have to do that. We got that one on right there. You can speak into the mic a little louder.
I mean, they're about to find out today.
Okay.
Come about 8:30. We'll be talking. That'd be halftime.
So y'all tell me if y'all can hear. Y'all can hear me just fine, right? We're gonna do a mic check test real quick. We were sharing the mic, so I'm speaking now. Tell me, make sure y'all can hear me real good. Somebody let me know if you can. You good on the mic? Not. I want them to make sure that they can hear us. Paul Pitts say we're gonna see what he about today. I think the temperature would be JSU advantage. Yep, I can hear you good. All right, Zoe.
Can you hear me? Test it. Can you guys hear me?
All right, looks like Zoe.
Hold on. Make sure they got me.
Yep, he can hear you. All right, Mr. Brown, put that up to your mouth and do test.
I'm gonna tell you where it is.
You gotta speak a little louder.
We good?
I think sometimes you have to see where the end is. I think you have to be a certain kind.
No, you good. All right, so we good. Okay. Just when you speak, just speak up louder. But go ahead. All right, let's roll.
Don't know.
No, so he said Aaron Rodgers, basically.
That's what he always talks about, Aaron Rodgers.
So that's the player he's basically patted himself behind and that he watched the most.
He loved Peyton Manning.
Okay.
That's in your mic.
Maybe it's just me. That's my pimp voice. I'm trying to.
Yeah, you gotta speak up.
I'm trying to get in Kobe and Zobo. Get the girls looking at me. I got ready.
It ain't his mic, it's him. He talking low. So
yeah,
it's low.
Fun to watch that. I'm ready.
You can't hear.
4 years for our coach to have faith in Jay.
Okay.
And
good deal. Yeah, they saying so. You talking low. It's all it is. The mic is fine. I think it's just that he got that soft voice, man. So plus also we got some background noise. It's all good.
But yeah, I think, man, I'm telling you.
No, it's not the mic. Because let me show you something. Take this mic. Can y'all hear me now? Tell me if y'all can hear me. You can hear me just fine. Can you hear me? See, you can hear me. It's not the mic. I'm telling you. It's not that the mic has good volume. It's just that I speak into the mic. I speak up. So everybody got to speak up when they talk, man. So
I'm the loudest person back there.
Huh?
I'm the loudest one out of us.
Yeah, it's all good. All right, we're good to go. Let's keep rolling.
The loudest one.
It's all that preaching.
So while we got you here, like I said, try to match my tone, if you don't mind. Your keys to victory for the game. You know, just kind of. I don't know if you've seen any South Carolina State or whatnot.
I'll watch it.
Okay. So
So if you had 3 keys to victory, what would be your 3 keys to victory?
Everybody talks about their defensive line.
okay.
I believe the speed that we play with, they're not going to be effective. I believe if our offense plays with the speed and tempo that I believe they're going to play with, they're going to watch that out.
So speed and tempo, first one. What else?
I also believe that if our offense does what I think it's going to do, South Carolina State wants to run the ball.
Yep.
I don't believe they'll be able to run the ball because they're going to be playing catch. So,
Good point.
if our offense plays like I think it will, it's going to take those 2 things out.
You know what?
That's a really good point.
I never once
So-
mentioned that or factored that when we talk about getting
Yeah,
ahead.
but that's because I'm smart. I watch a lot of film. Now I might be goofy on the screen.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
but you know
No,
what?
you good.
But I'm gonna tell you why though. Because I'm going into the whole thing like you can. We're factoring in buddy crew. We're, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, we know South Carolina State, they're known for having a defense. So it's like we're automatically going into it, I guess, with a slight bit of, I don't want to say bias, but a slight bit of knowledge of what we expect or what we think South Carolina State could be formidable. But like I said last season, as good as their reputation is on defense, they weren't that last season.
That's a good point.
They were 3-18.
I mean, they were missing some people last year.
Yeah, but you know, but
Tough schedule. They
But I believe our offense.
that they did beat the team that won the national championship. So
yeah, but they ain't won 2 more of the games after this.
it's a good point.
So, but to add to your point, you know, we got to factor that in because what happens if, and then we talk about our defense. What happens if we are about 14? You know, if we even if it's 14.
So to his point, the key is to go up early and put South Carolina State in a position where they're gonna have to maybe get outside the game plan and not be comfortable. Because if they do get a lead, I can see them saying, okay, the way we're gonna slow down Jackson State if they want to go fast, then what we're gonna do is if we get a lead, we're gonna milk the clock. We're gonna run the ball, try to get first downs. And if you use as much game clock as you possibly can, because the team can literally steal a whole quarter if they sustain a drive, getting 4 yards of carry, just 4 yards every 4 yards.
This is gonna be a fast game too, though. This is gonna be a fast game.
I believe that we can win, but South Carolina State still will have the time possession because I feel like when we score
quickly.
I mean, we might run 7 or 8 plays, but it's going to be in 3 minutes, 4 minutes. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be fast.
Yeah,
Because we're going fast. That's a good point.
Because we're going fast. So
Yeah.
they could lead the time possession because they want to run the ball.
Yeah, but you know what? But the thing about that though, if even if they want to ask your point, if we're going fast, and even though they want to run the ball, the worst thing for them is to go 3 and out.
Yeah.
If they don't have long possessions, that's not gonna work in their favor because between the two, we're more prone to have the high-powered offense, more so than them, just because of what they want to do.
Mhm.
And that's why I started to think about that. Because again, if we get up by 17 points, it's going to take them out of what they want to do. It's almost like an option team. You know what I'm saying? You want to an option team. If ever they get behind, it's taking everything from them because they can't run the option. They can't get behind big leads. It works against them for what they want to do.
Right.
And if you want to play close to the bench, play sound defense, and just run the ball, well, if you're getting 3 and outs and you get behind the 8 ball, now you want to pass the ball. And trust me, even though Corey Fields did great in the second half against us, that's to our advantage if Corey Fields is going to drop back 30 times a game. That works to our advantage.
I agree. I mean, I think we looked at his stats. I think you look at a quarterback he's sub 60%. What was he? Close to 58%, 55%, something like that for his career. So, I mean, you got a really good chance.
He's under 6% for his career.
No, that's what I said.
Yeah,
58, 55, something to that effect. I don't remember per se.
It's not a great.
Hey, if y'all seen that we've lit up a little bit, that's because TD got these lights brewing right now. So we good. Appreciate it.
Cook like a chicken.
It ain't as hot as it
I'm
was.
used to it.
Yes, indeed, man.
I do it every day.
Hey, that joke, yeah, bro. Yeah. I told him to get one of them Icy Breeze. We need Icy Breeze to become an official channel sponsor, man. Speaking of sponsors, though, so if you guys are out there and you guys want to partner with Tiger Talk, become an official sponsor, like I said, feel free to reach out to us, and we love to partner with you, get some logos up on the channel, man, and because we're going to be hot and heavy going each and every season. Hey, Monica, how you doing?
What's going on?
She like she finna say something. What's up? I thought you finna say something. Oh, my bad. Atlanta Airport, we said Best Road. Atlanta Airport Marriott. Yeah, I've been saying Marriott all day and said Hilton. My mistake. Good call. Good catch. Good catch. She said the reason he can hear Ken is because he moves the microphone with his head. Zoe mouth doesn't stay. Well, y'all, I ain't gonna look at the chat. I ain't gonna look at the comments no more. We're just gonna let it roll. So, Zoe, Ken, Corey, please put the link up. We got to send y'all some complimentary drink coins, and so actually, it's at the bottom. So I tell you what, just go ahead and send it to the to that at the bottom. If you look at the ticker at the bottom of the channel, just send it to the Cash App. To the Tiger Talk Cash App. So Cash App, Tiger Talk 1400, or you can send it via PayPal, paypal.me/Tiger Talk 1400, and just send it over there. And we appreciate all of that. Yard, what's happening, Yard? What's going on with you? Got Yard Talk in the building. You a Broncos fan?
Yeah. No. Everything was around Jackson. That's Callaway, Orange County.
No, Jackson Broncos.
Okay. You took the colors, huh?
Orange Country, dog. It's Callaway, dog. Bless you. Hey, dog, you do not want to be a Bulldog today. Of any kind.
Not that.
Of any kind.
Yes, indeed, man. Hey, what's happening? What's happening, Blue Bengals? Yeah, appreciate that, man. Appreciate all the support, man. You guys, this, like I said, first, it's game day. But again, y'all, we're not gonna be on the field playing, man. We're gonna be watching. So anytime you're trying to predict something, it could go either way. You got a 50-50 chance of being right or wrong. Those are two options. So at the end of the day, like I said, it's our opinion based off what we've seen. And tone down a little bit. Hey, what's happening, brother? How you doing? But nevertheless, we'll see. We'll see when the clock starts 7:30 when we do the national anthem. You hear we came to play. See that adrenaline rolling. We'll be ready to rock and roll. But look, hey, give us 1 second. We're gonna take about a 1 minute pause, and then we're gonna take a quick little break, and then we'll come back to you guys. Appreciate you, Mr. Brown, for coming on up, speaking to us. Hey, huh? So even start the party early, man. So y'all give us 1 quick second. We're gonna pause real quick, and then we'll be right back to you guys, and we'll finish up in just a second. Hang tight. All right, everybody, we're back. Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club live game day. We appreciate Mr. Brown for stopping by the show as we get into the last 30 minutes of the show. We not gonna really bug the coaches. We gonna let them do what they do. They got game prep. They got meetings going on. What's going on, Doc? How you doing, man? Doing wonderful. Good to see you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We SWAC, man. We SWAC for sure. Absolutely, man. So, absolutely. We're gonna be deep today, man. You're gonna see a sea of blue in the stadium today. It's our home game, man. Absolutely. So, like I said, you guys, we are at the Atlanta Airport Marriott. Atlanta Airport Marriott off Best Road. We got Reed Enterprise at the front of the room selling merch.
Hey,
Come
I'm
on
telling
over,
y'all,
get your game day
almost
merch.
come down. It is some people in here getting some merch, y'all. So,
Yeah, he
telling
gonna
y'all.
be here till 1 p.m. At 1 p.m. he gonna shut down, and everybody gonna be all eyes on the Georgia State Stadium, man. We heading over, gonna get over to the tailgate. Hey, no. I know that's right. They sure could have. No, we gonna I might have to pull my Uber hat out or something, man. I'm telling you. I don't know. We gonna find out whenever it starts.
No.
No.
Nah,
Yes, sir.
Not really, not around here. They built so many apartments and everything around Georgia State.
I totally get it. Yeah, no, I don't think so. We're gonna find out in a minute though. We'll put together a good plan. There we go, bro. So yeah, man. We'll go to the comment section real quick, see where we at. Somebody said that Joe. Y'all funny. Austin's working, y'all. He's working, man. Go JSU Tigers page. It's going to be a long, sad ride back to Mississippi. Hey, Sports Mind, I love your mindset. Just make sure you show up, man. This evening when we text TC, watch the fake punt. I text last year in reference to North Carolina Central fake punt on 4th and 19. Hey, we're gonna be alert. I think everybody, I love the fact that everybody think we the underdogs. Let the world tell it. Right? Let the world tell it. Oh, we got Miss No Gray in the building.
Hey man, two-time SWAC, two-time conference champion on the 20-game conference winning streak. Nah, we are not. Look, I told you, we swimming across the water with a machete down my mouth, man. We hunting some dogs.
But you know what I do like, Zoe? Last 2 seasons, there was a lot of hype around everything. Oh boy, whoa, we got. There you go, right there. We done spoke him up. We might be able to get him on. We ain't gonna say nothing right now. We might have a special guest might pop on today. We're gonna find out and we'll see. Yeah. Here you go. Hold on. Y'all give us a quick second, and we're gonna go ahead and set up, and we are gonna have a guest. Hang tight, y'all. We'll be right back. We're gonna set up and let Coach come on in this thing. So give us 1 minute to set up. All right, and we back, man. We got somebody important on the show. Coach O in the building. What's going on, Coach? How you doing, man?
Great, man. I don't like being called important. I just
Well, Coach, we appreciate you for tuning in. Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club. We got about 420 on here looking at us talk the game, man. So we're gonna let you make an opening statement, and then we'll kind of get into a little bit. I see everybody already excited to see you sitting down.
What's up, Tiger Nation? How y'all doing, man? How y'all doing? This is game day. I know if anybody feel like I feel, you know what time it is. I ain't got to pump you up. I ain't got to do nothing. You self-motivated today because you know back in January, this day was marked on the calendar.
Absolutely.
And, look, I counted down the nights. Every time I went to sleep, I got up the next morning and marked it off my calendar. One more day. You know what I mean?
So let's do this, Coach. I'm gonna let you slide down. I think that mic is directional.
Okay.
So we're gonna bring Coach on over in a little bit. So you might want to get on the outside. Let Coach get in the middle.
Okay.
So that way we're gonna put Coach in the middle because I think it's directional from these receivers. We're gonna make a change on that. Huh? Yeah, you can do it right there. All right, so we should be good now. So you can just project. Go ahead, start over, Coach.
Yeah, no doubt. I saw somebody come in and say I look like Neely. No, I'm Coach O, baby.
Yes, indeed, man. Well, go ahead, Coach. We good now.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
No
Hey,
doubt.
the only difference is
They said, Coach, we need you to use your field voice. So with these mics, we talk up so that way they can hear you.
Gotcha. That brother.
The only difference is we all coming to see you over.
Yes, indeed, man.
But yeah, man, it's game day. We've been waiting 8 months for this day, man. My guy, man, my brother, he's done a great job preparing us, putting us in some good situations where we know what kind of team we got. And then we got some great young men, man. I'm extremely proud of these guys have adapted to the JSU culture. They understand what we are about at JSU, man, and they have bought in completely, and they don't give us any problems. They don't give us any problems. We haven't had to manage them this weekend, and that's a big plus for us, man.
Oh yeah,
That's a
Win
big plus.
right
Yeah, man.
So Coach, let's talk about the mindset. You know, this is Coach T.C. Taylor's first game, and I know he had adrenaline flowing, man.
About it.
So I know you guys probably have talked about it from a perspective that maybe a lot more interpersonal and intimate than we can even imagine. So speak to kind of the mindset of how you feel about going into his first game. I know once you see that stadium and that sea of blue, and he parked that tunnel, and you hear that "get ready," and oh my goodness, man, I can only. That's the one part of the game that I'm looking forward to. I just want to see Coach Taylor walk out there and see you lead them Tigers on the field, man, and just take in the moment.
You know, every now and then in life, man, and I think everybody understands this, you get opportunities that you were prepared for, you've been blessed with, but you didn't know they were coming. You didn't know when they were coming. And I think everybody in life has experienced those moments. And so today is kind of a encapsulation of that moment for him. He's one of those dudes. He's humble. He's not a big talker, but guess what? He puts his foot on the gas, and we get the job done.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to seeing my brother lead us out that tunnel because he's earned it. I say it all the time: earned, not given. And if anybody has earned the opportunity to be the head coach of Jackson State, the 22nd head coach of Jackson State, man, it's TC Taylor.
Yeah, I tell you what, we talked about the makeup of the team and how you just mentioned about, not having to worry about the guys this weekend. It feels like a player-led team, you know what I'm saying? The one thing I want to highlight, and I mentioned this yesterday, was the fact that, going to practice, checking out the team, and people look at the number of guys that left, and they look at the high number. And I know everybody's practicing. They all say, you can't really compare until we get on the field. But the one thing I've kind of hinted at was that, when Coach Brian came in, he set a new standard. We said the new JSU. And we look at what that roster was when we did that. And now when we go to practice, when TC Taylor comes in and with this new roster, with this new class, and we say we only judge ourselves to ourselves. And so what we do when we go into practice is we're pretty much seeing what that standard is. And so when we talk about this year's team from last year's team, the one thing that we see that stands out is there's no difference. You see what I'm saying? Like the same thing you saw in practice, you see the same thing now. Yeah. There's no change. The standard hasn't fallen off. And that's the one thing I think before we get to this first game, I think that was the biggest win. You know what I'm saying? Because I know people have a perception, but the talent in the room is the same, Coach.
Yeah. So the thing I need Jackson State fans to understand, Coach Prime is a phenomenal coach, phenomenal leader, but he wasn't a complete architect of that thing. It was a team effort.
Yes.
And a lot of these guys that came to this campus, TC Taylor and Otis really sold them on the city of Jackson and Jackson State University. We can speak to things about the city and the school that other folks just can't speak about.
That's a great point.
I want you to understand this. Go to San Francisco, go to Minnesota, and spend time with the NFL teams. Yes, it's good in my career, true enough. But every time I come back with a better understanding, a better eye on going to get the type of talent that's going to be ready for the next level. And guess what? The scouts still come. The scouts still want to be at Jackson State practices to see what we got. So when you talk about just going forward, listen, man, the thing is we are the standard. When you got 422 on this live, I guarantee you most of our opponents this year won't have this type of foundation in the media department. You know what I mean? Just
right.
Third-party media. They won't have these type of fans on the live just ready to be a part of what's going on Saturday. So the standard is the standard. And guess who set the standard? The fans and the players. And it's going to keep on.
Love that. We got win yesterday, and this is pretty cool. We know that you guys might have an honorary captain. Lead y'all. We didn't break the news. John Grant went out there on to the dean and Chuck Bishop and dropped a little tidbit. We might have a nice little celebrity guest that might supposed to be presenting that check. Shout out to P. Diddy to donate to Jackson State, and we were trying to figure out why it was so tight. Everybody like, no, we can't get down on the sideline. But then they let us know, hey, this is what we got going on. So we don't know what that's going to look like. We don't even have to know, but kind of what's going on, and you don't have to share whatever you don't want to share, but just kind of speak to that moment and what this means for the team, and kind of, I guess, when they found out what's about to happen, is the moment going to be too big for them, Coach?
No moment is too big for a JSU.
I like that.
Man. But listen, man, that's gonna be a very, very special deal because you know they thought when one person left, all the other celebrities and those people like that were gonna leave as well. But a lot of those people doubled down on their support for us. A lot of those people said, you know what, man, we love what y'all do as a culture down there at Jackson, man. And Prime, he like I said, he shined the light on it. But the lights didn't go out when he left the building. And the electricity bill still get paid, so we still shining.
Yes, indeed.
But I guess I will. We talked about this roster. You know what I'm saying? The standard is still the same. I mean, what exactly? What's your expectation? You know what I'm saying for the team once this first game, knowing that you want to stand in this transition. What's the expectation just for the team on the roster? We're not gonna get to it specifically. I think we got to play. What's your expectation for the team in this game?
The goal has been the goal for the last 2 years. It's the same goal, dominate. We're not gonna let up off of that. We recruited to dominate. We practiced to dominate. We came here with the mindset to dominate. I think you guys have been floating around this hotel, and you don't see a lot of riffraff these players.
No, you don't.
You don't. These dudes are focused on the business, and that's indicative of the type of head coach they got. He's focused on the business of winning for JSU. And we had a conversation last night, and Coach Webb there as well made a very good point. You're playing with two names on the jersey, playing with the name on the back, you got the name on the front. But the first thing you got to do is make sure the name on the back is well represented, because when you make sure the name on the back is well represented, Jackson State University, which is the name on the front, it's going to always get the glory.
Good deal. So we'll take one last question for you, Coach. I want to mention Coach TC decided to go all the way into the start of the game, not naming a starting quarterback. Let's kind of talk about what kind of went into the mindset, and I know there was some strategy into that. And you can kind of tell Coach Buddy Pugh announces that he's retiring before the game. Zoe made a great point. He's a Lou Holtz disciple. TC, this team is better than the 21 team. He's just sobbing us down. But real quick, kind of touch on just the mindset of why Coach may elect to go in that route. And I know he spoke about it in the press conference, but just from your vantage point, we'll know at 7:30 who's going to be starting for us.
And the biggest thing with us is competition.
Yep.
And nobody's comfortable. I'm not comfortable in my seat. TC Taylor's not comfortable in his seat. We want to keep excelling and keep climbing. Right? So even with the quarterback situation, if you follow JSU football, you should have a pretty good inkling of what's going on.
Right.
But those outsiders, they don't know. You know what I mean? No pun intended, but they don't. And I think even with the Buddy Pugh deal, Buddy Pugh retired. He's been retired for 16 years. And so, win one for the Gipper. That's what he's really trying to, push to his guys. We get it. And then he comes back and say, this team is going to be better than the team in 21. We get it. Hey, gas him up however you may want to gas him up, my brother. But this team is focused on winning. We're not focused on South Carolina State. We focus on JSU football and how we handle our business. Because we handle our business a little bit different than some of these other schools. I'm not being cocky when I say that. But when we approach a game of football and we approach these schools, we know that we're talented enough that when we walk into that stadium, we should be able to dominate every team we play to the best of our abilities.
Outstanding. Well, Coach, man, we appreciate you for stopping by Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club. Like I said, every game day we're going to go live as a kickoff show. Again, couldn't ask for a better person to stop by, and starting to get a little loud in here. Again, we are at the Atlanta Airport Marriott. We got Reed Enterprise in the building. If you don't have your game day merch, come on down right now. Hey, he gonna make a cameo on the show. Come on over a little bit further. Come on over. You got the man, look at it, laced up.
Hey, listen. I know I'm a big guy, so hey, big and tall fellas, make sure you tap in with my point.
Hey, shout out to everybody, man.
I appreciate it. Hey, before I go, man, can I say this?
Yes, sir.
Hey, all the Tigers on the stream in that comment section, hey, just post that Tiger emoji for me. Spam it with that Tiger emoji and let them know we in the building. Okay. Appreciate that. Y'all, we'll be right back in just a second. Thanks, Coach Joe.
right, man. All right, man. What's good, everybody? We back. Look, man, what a treat, man. Have Coach O come sit down with us. He's still kind of hanging around a little bit. Appreciate y'all, man. Wait, spam that chat with them Tigers, like Coach said, man. That got us worked up, got us fired up.
All I see is Siberian Tiger, Blue Bengals. I see.
Joker says Siberian Tiger. Hey, Coach, appreciate you, man. We'll be with you in just a second. We'll be on about another 12. We got about 12 minutes left before we get ready to shut this thing down. But we're gonna make some closing remarks. So we did do before we close out. We're gonna get Brother Thad to come on up. We'll let him take the last 5 minutes to kind of speak to the base about the merch. He'll be on for another hour. We're gonna shut down at exactly noon. So we're gonna end this show at noon, and then Reed Enterprise will be here for another hour. Selling merch because we want to go and look at and check out the merch. So they ain't gonna buy all the extra large. I need me a little shirt too, man. So nevertheless, we got Boone in the building. Let's see where you at. Come on over, Boone. You come on. 1 second, y'all. What you got?
No, I'm coming to tell Thad to bring some.
Okay, yeah. He gonna Thad gonna bring over a little merch, kind of let you know what he got. Yeah, make sure. Yeah.
Hey man, Coach O, man. So
Hey, that was outstanding.
Look, from his lips to y'all ears, man. Dominate.
That's right. The standard is the standard, man.
Standard is the standard, man.
So eventually, what we're gonna do is we're gonna switch out to the DGI. Yeah. When they say moving it around or whatever.
So
What you got? Did you leave his phone? Yep. There you go. Coach left his phone.
all right.
Yeah, that's a great point, Maximilian. Hey, listen, y'all. Make sure y'all hydrate, man. No alcohol today, man. We don't want to see nobody fall out, nobody fall over.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's
man.
hot out there right now.
Make sure you stay hydrated, bro. And oh yeah, man. What a treat, bro. What a treat,
Hey,
what a
man.
treat, bro. Absolutely love Coach O, man. As always, he gonna come with that energy. And it's almost time, man. I'm looking forward to it, man. We ain't ate breakfast, man. We get straight out of bed, man, and get ready to start setting up.
You saw him live. You saw we had breakfast at Red Bull, breakfast champ.
We got Coach J.O. in the building. O-line coaching this thing. We got everybody in there. But anyway, let's get ready. We got 10 minutes left, and then we'll go ahead and so we talked about last night. Let's get back. They gonna get it. I think Reed on the way down real quick.
On the way now. So
So Reed gonna step over for a quick minute, and he gonna bring over some merch, so you guys can see. You can come on over a little closer. You gonna come over a little closer. All right. We got Brother Thad, 1400 Club in this thing.
We got Brother Thad Reed coming in. I just want him to
There
you
we
to come
go.
show the people.
So-
If they come down, what they can actually.
So you got the blue Jackson State shirts. You got them in the building
I
right
just
now.
want him to come show some merch. You can actually show you guys to come down here and get. He's gonna be here for another hour.
Another hour, man. So again, when you come to the Atlanta Airport Marriott, make sure you come into the hotel, hang that right, go past the restaurant area, hang the right, come all the way down the hall. We in the room C on the left. Room C on the left, man.
Just hang this up, man. I just want y'all to see, man. Some of the merch y'all can come down
I
here.
love
and
this.
pick up.
Play for TC.
Play for TC is up here.
Oh yeah, love that. Oh, the guard. Now this is what I was telling him. I saw this shirt from all the way back here. Hold that other side up for me.
Side right there.
Hey, that's dope right there, man. Love that,
Guard
man.
the yard.
Love
Look,
that.
got the J state on the front.
It's a blue out tonight.
Oh man.
And then, hey, it's a blue out and we're gonna blow out.
Hey, let me see that one right there. At Jackson Fair. Got the Jackson
Oh,
Fair
man.
t-shirt.
Hold on, side right there, King.
Folk don't understand where that "The I Love" come from. Jackson Fair,
Hold on, and then
Jackson, dear.
Jackson Fair,
"The I Love,"
and on the back,
my dear old college
you
home.
got that Jackson there.
There it is, man. "The I Love," my dear old college home. Even got the ladies top, man. Look, it's gonna be hot.
For the ladies.
It's gonna be hot today now. So he got the short sleeve
hoodie.
hoodie,
For
athletic hoodie
the ladies.
with the pocket now, because y'all know it's a clear bag policy. So if you got your cell phone, you don't want to take a bag.
For the game today. For real.
That's good stuff, man. That's dope. Last but not least, let me see this.
This the oversized. Oh, it's a
Oversized ladies tee. I like that.
V-neck
That's dope,
too.
man.
Oh yeah. Jackson
Oh
on the
man, that's
back.
crispy.
V-neck on the front.
Got that soaring tiger on the front, man.
It's hard.
There you go, man.
It's hard.
They do.
And
It's
look,
spicy
hey,
like cayenne.
For those who don't know, website?
ReedEnterprise.com. You can follow us on IG at ReedNT. Follow us on Twitter and Facebook. Reed
Good.
Enterprise.
Hey, man. So what? We only got like what? 2
So
minutes?
so speak up a little bit, Reed. Slide
go,
down a little bit
go.
more. Well, actually, let's do it again. Let's put Reed in the middle. And we ain't got but 5 minutes
We
left.
got
'Cause,
5 minutes.
yeah, we want to make sure everybody can hear what he's saying. So
All
it's
right.
like we're gonna swap spots. The mics are directional. We'll address that on the next show. Yeah, we're gonna move to them DJI, man. These are cool, but directionally they a little challenged. But
Say the email address, the website again. I'm sorry.
So IG ReedNT, that's ReedEnt, and then follow us on Facebook and Twitter or X, however you want to call it, at Reed Enterprise.
so man, listen, it's almost game time, bro. What's your
Hey, we
thoughts,
ready.
man?
We ready, man.
Look, man, we've been chomping at the bit, like Coach TC say all the time, man, for a long time, bro, to see what we about to see today. We're gonna unpackage them gifts. We see a lot of folks in the chat trolling, talking that smack. You know, everybody think we done fell off, and I love what Coach said. You know, we didn't lose our team, and the lights didn't get cut off when Coach Prime left. You know what I'm saying? Coach TC and his staff, Coach O and them, they were the only two in the room, bro, when everybody left. They had Coach O, Coach TC, and he put a really good staff around him. They hit the ground running on the recruiting trail. And man, we've had a chance to see them really kind of put this team together, develop them, and now everybody, the whole world, gonna get to see what we all have seen thus far. So, your quick thoughts on that? We got about a good 7 minutes, but get your thoughts on it, and then we'll get ready to close it out.
Well, first, let me say, I love what you all are doing.
Appreciate it,
Y'all
bro.
family.
Appreciate it.
So continue this. But we starting the yard all season. I don't see us losing a game
Uh-oh.
in Atlanta twice.
Hold on, man. And you got glasses on. You can't see it.
Hey, guarding the yard,
Get that
baby.
light. Yeah, man. So, hey, he said we ain't losing. That means
Not losing.
13-0.
I got
So-
my hotels booked out from August to December.
Oh yeah,
Hold on. December. Back here.
Back here in
back
Atlanta.
here, starting in Atlanta, in Atlanta, man. That's the goal. Now, it's a lot of teams, man. When they start in that, they say that every time they had a MEAC SWAC challenge. Well, we last time we was here, we took a L, but we gonna revenge that L today. We got to get a dub in Atlanta. Last 2 times we've been in Atlanta, we've lost. So we're gonna change that today, man.
But we're gonna be the first in the SWAC to start that.
We got a good chance to. I expect it, man. I expect it. So, last 3?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Last 3,
And
2019.
we was up too. We was
So
up
about that game, I remember that game like it was yesterday. So we up 9-0.
the whole game.
We was dominating them, and then that pick six changed the game.
Then we have a field goal block too.
Yeah. So I think Jalen Jones threw the interception. The dude, it was a wide receiver screen, man, and he read it.
Then we fumbled on the next possession too.
Yeah, that was tough one, man, because we had control of that game.
Pick six changed the game.
But it's a game of 4 quarters. Even when you go back to the 21 Celebration Bowl, man, we was up in that game. We were it was a back and forth, kind of a dog fight, and then turnover led to them breaking the game open, and we never looked back. So we've given our keys to the game. We feel like we got a really good chance to not just win, but win convincingly today. And I think everybody gonna see what we're working with. New OC, new head coach, new DC, new entire staff, man. New look Jackson State. We're going to go fast. We're going to play tough-nosed defense. The dark side is still here. We're going to the best defense in the country.
That's right.
I stand
Shout out
on
to
that.
Big Daddy.
There it is. So, Miss No Gray. Hey, Miss No Gray.
And listen, dear little family, look, kickoff is at 7:30. I'm telling you, have your hind parts here by 4 p.m.
Yeah, we will be. Now, I'll say this. We may go live, may not, but we will be over at the alumni tailgate. So that starts at 3:30. So if you guys are gonna be over at the stadium,
Shout out to the chapter. The Atlanta
absolutely. Shout out to the Atlanta chapter, Sylvester, and everyone that's part of that chapter do a phenomenal job. Have rolled out the red carpet this weekend, and we haven't been able to catch every event that's been going on, but it's been a great weekend. And now we got to get that dub, man. That we got to finish this thing out with an exclamation point, and no better way to do that than to start the season off. When we see Coach TC get his first, I want to see him get an ice bath, man. Pour it on his head.
It's gonna be lovely because you know what? We got our own. He's the proven winner.
Yep.
I know there's been some doubters out there, even internally, you know, from our fan base. But I'm gonna tell you something. TC has always guarded the yard.
Yep.
And he's always been a team player, from starting as a quarterback to being all conference as a wide receiver.
Right.
You know, we ain't just been talking about TC as a coach, he actually played well too. So we didn't take a step back.
That's right.
And we got one of our own.
Man, ain't nothing like it. Like we've said in every occasion, we had the unique opportunity to have that first conversation with him when he first got, we knew what was going to happen and just kind of seeing it from that moment, bro, all the way up until now. Man, it's been one heck of a ride, man. So I was telling Coach O, the thing I'm going to be watching for, like I said, we won't be down there to see it, but we'll be close enough to watch it. I want to see him. Hopefully it'll be on the big screen. I just want to see his eyes when he walk out that tunnel, man. See that sea of blue today. I can only imagine the chills he's going to get, man. To play in a Jackson State uniform. And now officially, because you get high, it's not official until you hear that boom play, get ready. And you see that crowd go crazy and you walk out there and you know that team that you wore a uniform with that now you leading is going to be behind you when you run out there. It's going to be a surreal moment. And what better way to do it than kick the season off? We're not worried about the haters or the dollars, man. We hunting this season. Everybody was hunting us last season, but this year we hunting. We seen all the chat boards, all the preseason polls, no lack of respect.
Oh yeah, and SWAC, we saw the disrespect that y'all gave us at media day.
Oh, hold on. We'll close out on this. This is not the SWAC MEAC challenge. This is JSU versus the coalition MEAC challenge.
I like that. We ain't seen no SWAC love. I done seen the MEAC pulling for their MEAC team, but the SWAC SWAC don't give us a whole lot of love. But it's okay. It's okay. We understand though.
I love versus everybody.
Yeah, we understand. We understand. So I'll say this in the last couple of minutes and we'll close out. If you're not doing something to make people not like you, you probably ain't doing that. So if ain't nobody paying you no attention, you probably ain't got nothing going on. So
there's an old song out there that says you ain't really popping, you got no haters.
We love it, man. We love to hate, man.
You got no haters, you ain't popping, dog. After my check, we on 20 game cup 23, 2-time check. Oh, we popping. I
love it, man. So, hey, y'all, again, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club live. Last time I'm going to say this, and we're going to be off the screen. We are at the Atlanta Airport Marriott. Come on down. Reed Enterprise will still be open for another hour. We're going to shut down at 1 o'clock. And still, hey, look, from the time he got started, it's been a line full of folk. We're going to go up there and do some shopping now. But again, bro, appreciate you for everything you do, man. Hey, absolutely, bro.
All we need to do is get this blue magic out here in the 8. Blue magic everywhere.
Hey, yes, indeed.
Y'all love. Go tight.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Love. God the yard.
All right, everybody. See y'all next time.